So this week we're looking at some examples of night photography that I've done. I have to be honest with you that in spite of the fact that I encourage you to use a tripod, I often haven't. We'll see some of both in these photographs. This is a cactus that I shot pretty early on with a digital camera, and it was one of the images that made me realize how much better digital could be than film because of the density range in this image. It's a 30-second exposure at f2.8 at ISO 100 in Tucson, friend's yard. That is on a tripod. And this picture is also on a tripod. It's in the Badlands in New Mexico. It looks like daytime almost, but it's a night shot. That's the moon flaring out above the picnic shelter. This was ISO 800 for 10 seconds at f8 in the Badlands in South Dakota again. The rest of these are all kind of Hail Mary pictures. They're handheld, some at fairly slow exposures. This is my daughter in Hawaii playing on the waves. She's being lit by firecrackers and fireworks. It's on December 31, New Year's, and always a big deal in Hawaii. This is at f1.4, so it's a very fast lens, a sixth of a second, so you see a little bit of motion there in her dress and the waves, and that's at ISO 800. Likewise, this picture is actually kind of fools you. It's taken between sunset and full dark. When the ambient light is dropping and the artificial lights are coming up, there's a point when they're kind of balanced. And this is actually a 6/40th of a second at f1.7, so very fast, wide open lens at ISO 400. But it gives you that sense of night and also good exposure information in the sky. Next picture, also another handheld under a street light, full darkness in Santa Fe. Those guys are being lit by a street light. This was a 200th of a second at f1.4, ISO 3200 here, and that doesn't even stretch it for the new digital cameras. This picture was made in Hawaii. I'd just gotten out of the rental car, to go to a luau, and that tree was being lit by a street light or a walkway light, and then the sky in the background kind of went purple when I balanced the green leaves for that odd color of the walk light. And this again was a 0.3 second handheld exposure at f4 at ISO 3200. And finally, a long handheld. I braced it on a railing on a dock, and this is 10 seconds at f1.7 at ISO 1000. All fun night playing, really just carrying the camera around and seeing what I shot. Not always having a tripod, but you also could give this a try or use your tripod and shoot this or the Aurora. So have a good time out there.